Mandatory days off and more stringent medical examinations. More measures to support migrant domestic workers will be rolled out by the end of next year. That's after a review by the Manpower Ministry to improve working relationships. It also comes after several high-profile abuse cases, with some uncovered only years later. Nia Rongwei reports.
Enjoying a day off each month. No longer a privilege but an entitlement for migrant domestic workers. And it's one that also cannot be swapped for cash. One employment agency says the new measures by the Manpower Ministry to better protect maids is long overdue.
80% of my employers will come to my agency and say, I want a helper who is willing to work without day off. Sometimes I can try to mediate because some helpers do want that extra money. There are helpers who work 7 days a week, 365 days a year without a rest day. So I think it's mentally unhealthy.
Employers will have until the end of next year to get used to the new arrangement. At the same time, other measures require doctors to do more stringent regular medical checks on domestic helpers. The list includes suspicious injuries or sudden weight loss. Employment agencies have to also check in on new hires to see if they are adjusting well. The measures come after several recent high-profile abuse cases. This year, an employer got 30 years jail for starving and torturing her 24-year-old worker from Myanmar in 2016. The case was only found out after the helper died.
Domestic workers themselves who have failed to reach out in the past, you will see there's some kind of a fear factor. They are not able to open up. So with employment agencies having probably access and they can have interviews in private, domestic workers can definitely open up to them.
The Centre for Domestic Employees will also conduct face-to-face interviews with domestic helpers twice in their first year. 3 interview centres will be set up in the heartlands for easier access.
That we may also then double up all these centres to be a walk-in centre for any employers or MDW who seek help. So they can also just straight away come to us and let us know and see what more we can help them, particularly when it comes to employment-related issues that they face.
The first centre will open in the first quarter of next year, with a likely location in the east.